All right, so let's see if the Wi-Fi is working better when I restart the video. We are gonna light hot cocoa and cream, and we're gonna have a little bit of a chat while I wash these dishes. I can already tell that this is pointed up higher than I'd appreciate. There we go. But yes, oh my God. Now every time my kids go on a school break, I do, if I'm honest, I do get really angry. I do. Y'all should see like the month-long craziness before summer break. I be beside myself. And I would love to, act like I'm not beside myself. But I very much get very angry. So this break honestly was nothing different. I think one thing that made this break so much better was the fact that this year, or I do this ever so often, right? So I get like a regular day job ever so often. But this year I have a job to go to. So that definitely took a lot of the stress. There's so many dishes in here, it's crazy. But that took a lot of the stress off of it, because even though they didn't leave to go be with anybody, I still got a break. Like, they left to see their dad, I think a couple times, but he only gets them for a couple hours, so that's not really a break, in my opinion. But yeah, so I was very on the fence about that. And I gotta tell you about this crazy stuff that happened. So Thanksgiving was Thursday, right? So I was talking to my gram like the Tuesday before. Y'all know I was already very much on edge about what to take over there, because I really don't like being like underappreciated and stuff. So I really was not feeling going over there in the first place. But she called me. We was literally, me and her was chopping it up for like 3 hours. We was just chopping it up. Some stuff happened with another family member. Crazy situation. So we was talking about that. We ended up talking for 3 entire hours, y'all. Me and her was cool for 3 hours. 3 consistent hours. Please tell me why this lady called the next day just being rude and irritated. I was like, we was good. What happened? We was good. Oh my God. But like, I can't. She does that a lot, where she'll like just call and like pick on certain people. But honestly, I'm much too sensitive for that. I am. So immediately I just start crying. Because I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I deal with a lot. I do a lot. I hate when I'm trying to wash a dish and the stuff won't come off, bro. Nothing makes me more mad than that when I'm trying to wash dishes. That's why I'm throwing them in the trash. But yeah, so I'm way too sensitive for you to be trying to go in on me on some random day during the week. Why is this filling up? Dishes, bro. Oh my gosh. It's always with the dishes. Always something. Something's stuck in there. Bro. I'm just trying to do my dishes. Something is stuck in the fucking sink. I mean, the freaking sink. I gotta try to keep it. I gotta try to chill. But yeah, it's like, dude, I don't know how to wash anything if both sides of the sink are filled. I guess I gotta do that fun thing you have to do, where you put your whole hand in the sink. And you just have to figure out what's in there. All right, there we go. We got one side of the sink to go down. Let's go. But yeah, so I just immediately start crying. And like, she's talking, like my uncle was in the background. So she's so focused on, like, how people be on the phone with you, but also saying like everything that you say, or also having like a side conversation, but it's about the same thing y'all are talking about with like a person that's in the room with them. So she was doing that. So she really didn't realize that I had already like just clocked out of the conversation altogether. Because I'm just like, yeah, nah, no. You know what I mean? My feelings are not built for that. And I'm like, And then y'all know how I am about like my time. So I'm like, dude, I really just spent 3 hours on the phone with you yesterday for you to switch it up today? Man. That's why I was getting like, I was doing Christmas gifts and stuff. You know, just, and nothing real crazy. Just, you know, some stuff for my family or whatever. But I was like, you got to scale it back. And it's crazy because I wasn't doing too much in the first place. But sometimes I got to remember, just because people might have spent a lot on me, I can't return the favor. I can get you something, but I can't really return the favor the way that you did whatever for me. You know, I can get you a little something, but I mean, I can't return the exact favor. I just can't. But no, I was like, yeah, I'm pulling back. And it's funny because every time I be thinking like, oh, I'm going to get this person a gift and that person a gift for the holidays, I keep having to retract it. Because I'm like, no, don't do that. Because at first, okay, so y'all tell me if I'm wrong, right? My sister, she took me to Bath and Body Works. And I know I'm just putting family business on here. Look, it is what it is. But she took me to Bath and Body Works for Mother's Day. Now, I'm not I'm finna buy a whole bunch of stuff because you're taking me somewhere or because I know you make a lot of money. I'm not gonna be that kind of person. So I put like a couple lotions up there and a candle. I'm chilling, right? And then, I mean, she's a very sweet sister. She's a very nice sister. So I'm like, okay. So I wanted to get her something. You know, I kind of wanted to get her a lot of stuff from there, but I'm like, I gotta think within my own budget. Like, I can't do for people what they can do for me. So I think within my own budget. Plus, I had text her at some point, and she had never answered me back. I text her in like August. It is the end of November, so yeah. And then my older sister, she'll always give me something. And you know, it's never like real big or anything. But you know, it's always just like, you know, I was thinking about you. I saw this and thought about you kind of. So I'm like, okay, I'd like to give her a little something. But I mean, if you get so many people a little something, that price kind of starts to skyrocket a little bit. Especially because I'm finishing up my own kids' gifts this week. And then I got to make sure I get what I want. Because, period. As much stuff as I do, I deserve it. No, so I did not want to go over there on Thanksgiving. I really didn't. So I was really taking my time. I was taking my sweet time. I had woke up at like 5 in the morning. I finished my hair because my hair is braided under here. It got beads on it. I really like it. I'm like, I actually might keep this hairstyle in longer than I normally keep hairstyles in. But if I'm honest, it probably got like one more weekend. Now I'm gonna change it. But yeah, so I was taking my sweet time. You know, just up in the morning doing leisurely stuff. The kids were still sleeping, so I was chilling. And then at like 12, I went back to sleep. As a matter of fact, I was like, I'm not staying up. I'm going to sleep. I sure am. Anywho, so I go back to sleep. I'm chilling. My daughter comes in the room at like 2 and tells me that they've been calling her to come and get us. And she just told them no, we was all asleep. She said they were all very surprised that she said no. My family definitely has an issue with people saying no to things. Like, they really do not think you're supposed to be able to tell, like, the adults no. So they be very surprised. This is number one reason I really don't like taking my kids around the rest of my family. Because I do parent them in a way that's very odd to a lot of people. But, oh my gosh. So, you know, we all take our showers. And it was crazy because at 2 o'clock they going to call. They called my daughter talking about they going to come and get us in 20 minutes. We all still in the bed with night clothes on. I'm like, I don't know who they coming to get in 20 minutes. But it's most definitely not going to be us. So, you know, I wake them up. We eat. Everybody takes a bath. The tub is like stopped up, so we kept having to wait for the water to go all the way down. It took us about 3 hours. Nobody was in a rush. We had a nice relaxing start to our Thanksgiving day and made French toast, some sausages. We was chilling. we go over there. And I was just like, okay, if I'm going to go over there, I'm just going to have to make sure I'm on my literal, like, nicest behavior. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how to work your own family. You know how to keep the peace if you want to keep the peace. You know how. So I'm like, all right, let me just go ahead and do this. Let me just go ahead and do it. But no, she actually was super chill. I'm like, thank God, because I was like, dang, I don't want to have to turn up or nothing. Because the thing was, she was mad. I told y'all she was going to be mad because I wasn't cooking nothing. But I'm like, look, y'all be like, I admire people a little bit that like criticism. But I'm not going to do it with you. Like, I'm not going to do that with you. If you criticize some stuff I did, my mind is immediately to never do it again. So you better give me the most positive reinforcement you can if your idea is for me to do better at it next time. If you want me to keep trying, you better, I swear, you better be as nice as you can with that criticism, because I will never do it again. You know what I'm saying? I will never do it again. She was being chill, thank God. She wasn't all trying to yell at the kids and stuff while we was over there. Thank God for that, because I'd be ready to go. I'd be immediately ready to go. Woo, yeah, be ready to hit it. But okay, so we did that, came home, it was actually smooth. Got to see my mom. I don't see her often, so that was nice. But whew, child. That was a lot. I was just like, damn, she gonna switch up on me like that. That's why I was like, okay. So on Christmas, I usually get her like some fuzzy socks. And you know, it's nothing too much, but I mean, y'all know what it is on this channel. Y'all see me go to food pantries and stuff. Look, it is what it is. So I'm not gonna be doing too much. But no, there was like these really fuzzy socks at Bath and Body Works, right? So I got them for her, but I'm just like, I need to take them back and get some from the dollar store or keep them for myself, because y'all know I love socks. But I'm just like, yeah. And then I was asking her what kind of Bath and Body Works stuff she liked, because you know they're gonna have they're gonna have their body care day soon. So I'm like, okay, I can grab her, you know, a cent or two. But she wasn't trying to be descriptive enough. And then she gonna say, oh yeah, because your sister always gives me such nice scents. I'm like, okay, so should I not get you any scents, or you just not going to? And then while we're all sitting there, my uncle just starts being like, yeah, because he wants some scents too. I'm like, excuse me? Okay. Which is perfectly fine. He do be getting my kids stuff. I'm perfectly cool with it. But you know what I'm saying? Even though people do get my kids stuff or they give me something, it's hard to try to give something to everybody that will do that. You know what I mean? Like, I can't give something to everybody that will get my kids something. Like, I can't do that. Last year, I think I like what I did last year more, because I went like to Walgreens. And they had like those really big, like nice chocolate bars that just came in like peppermint or caramel, or, you know, they had nuts in them or whatever. And I just got those. And I just gave everybody one. And I gave my brother like a bag of candy because he don't eat chocolate. And honestly, it was a cute little gesture and it was nice. And I'll be honest, it was cheap because they was on sale. And to be honest, I shouldn't have asked. I really should not have asked her what she wanted. I should have just did like another candy type of idea, because honestly it was just very cost effective. Very much so. So I'm just like, I can't leave myself out. I can't be trying to get everybody else gifts and not take care of me. I can't be doing that now. I cannot be doing that. Gotta get me what I want. Which reminds me, I just saw these two jumpsuits on Fashion Nova, and I want them. Also, I gotta see where I'm taking myself this week, because I haven't taken myself out in a while. Because there's really like specific stuff I like to do, and when that's not available, I I really don't be knowing what else to do. But hopefully what I like to do is available at some point this week, so I can go do it. But oh my, I gotta tell y'all about this super cute boy. Okay, so I'm just saying boy. I'm sure that's a grown man, but I'm just gonna say boy. So I was going to work one day, and I stopped in this nearby store. I won't say which store it was, but I stopped in this nearby store. And I'm just like, I'm curious about them. I go past them every time I come to work, and I never stop in there. So I was like, let me stop in there today. And it was just this super cute guy, and he was talking because he was like one of the salespeople that was like on the floor. So he was talking, and to be honest, it's not even the way he looked that caught my eye. It was the way he was talking. Like, you ever saw somebody somewhere and they just really did not fit in? Like, it was just like a sales representative type job. And I'm just like, that doesn't fit him. I just feel like he's supposed to do a lot more. Like, I don't know, I just feel like he is. I don't know. But yeah, so I could definitely tell. Well, first of all, I went in there with like a literal gigantic winter coat on because it's freezing. So I went there like a whole gigantic winter coat on. I'm just like real dressed. I got my huge book bag with all my stuff in there for work. So I definitely was not, your girl was not looking very cute. So I'm like, I gotta go back in there popping my stuff, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go back in there popping my stuff. I'm like, yeah, I might not really, I don't know. I wasn't watching his face too much. I'm like, don't know what was going on there, but yeah, I gotta go catch that eye real quick. Because I would like to. I'm trying to figure out an excuse to have to go back in there. But I'm like, I don't necessarily want to buy anything out of there. But maybe I'll just ask some questions and act like I want to buy something. Or I could buy it and then I could return it. And that'll give me another reason to go back. I don't know. I definitely can't say that I know what I'm doing at all in the realm of me starting conversations with people. I don't know. I'm just going to keep talking and keep putting myself out there again. I don't know. How do the guys do it? I'm definitely, the older I get, the more I'm starting to realize, and I'm 29, I'll be 30 in January. So I'm just like, man, there's often been like a guy that I thought was cute that I just never spoke to. And I'm like, even if it only ends up being a physical interaction, I should get my physical interaction. I really should. So I'm gonna, that candle smells so good. And it's not like obnoxiously strong. It just smells good. But okay, so we're gonna see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I go to work again this weekend, so we're gonna see. I'll see if he's down there when I go next. And then, yeah, we'll check it out. Whew. But yeah, that's what I've been having going on. Other than that, oh, that's right. And my period, I thought my period would come like, I thought it was gonna come like next week. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have a sale on OF, make all these videos for people, and I'm like, oh, it's today. How interesting. That's another thing that explains why I'm dressed this way. Well, y'all know when you on your period, you don't want to do a freaking nose like that. So y'all see this, y'all listen back to this part. Let me know what I should say to this guy or how I should approach it. I'm gonna make sure, and the thing that I don't like about it is I be on my way to work. So, I mean, our work clothes, it's not too bad, but it's just not real cute in my opinion. But it's not like a bad type of clothes to wear to work. It's really not. You gotta wear jeans, and then it's just real cold there, so you are better off. You don't have to, but you're better off in like a sweater or something like that. I'm like, I can have a lot of fun with a sweater though. And to be honest, I could probably do a lot in the jean category. I guess I'll fleek it as much as I can. But y'all know me. The one thing I love doing now when it comes to dating is being as authentic as possible. I like to be authentic. So I want you to know that what I usually wear is spandex. Like, I just want you to know that. I want you to be okay with that. I want you to be used to seeing me in it. You know what I mean? So it don't come as a shocker that I dress very provocatively majority of the time. Like, I need you to know that. When it comes to my hair, I need you to know that I like braids. I'm usually in braids now. I try to make it my mission to make sure that I'm in braids, because that's what I need you to like. Because, I mean, the guy from that store is white. And I find that when I date white men, I need to be very authentically myself so that they know what they're getting. You know what I mean? They know what kind of black girl they're getting. Because it can get misconstrued very easily, and you can end up with a guy who doesn't even really like black women. Because like the legend of them, he did not want me to wear anything but straight hair. Straight hair. Straight hair. Straight long hair. Maybe you could put some waves in it every now and again, but it's straight and long all the time. And I'm just like, okay, but I'm black, and my real hair doesn't look like this, and I feel the most attractive in my real hair or natural hairstyles. So I don't know how to I don't know how to tell you this, but this is not how I naturally do me. So I try to make sure now I make it a point to wear my hair in natural hairstyles. But it is like the confidence you get when you take off a wig and just do something cool with your own hair, even if you do put like braids on it or you add hair to it, if it's kinkier hair, I just feel better with it. I don't know how to explain it. It feels better, it looks better, it's just better. It just feels good. So I'm like, yeah, I need to make sure I'm always presenting myself as the me that I truly am. Yeah. And they can know I like to do my wig thing like every other, like every other person, every other girl. I like to switch up the hairstyles, but my favorite is the natural one. That is my favorite. Oh. So yeah, I just want to make sure I'm putting that version of me forward at first. Now, if I throw a little wig in there or something later on, it's cool. Because, I mean, I'm going to do that. That's literally a part of it all. But, that pot was so nasty. Is this the one that we made that stuff in those? Oh, too bad this is a live video, too. I'm going to say I can insert when we was cooking yesterday. Because we was doing that yesterday. Or the day before, something like that. We made, like, baked mac and cheese. And, we made baked mac and cheese. And what else did we make? Meatloaf. It was super good. Y'all know I don't cook from scratch often, but it was really good. As a matter of fact, I just finished the meatloaf today. And I think we made that, Sunday night? It was good. Oh my gosh. Honey. Woo. But yeah, I've decided, because at first, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I went from like the femininity videos to almost like man-hating ones. And I'm like, here's the thing, right? Do I feel like a lot of guys are crazy? Yes. Am I about to write them all off as crazy? No. If that means I have to sift through a whole lot of them, okay. But I would rather do that than not talk to them at all. Because I'm like, okay, but everybody, some people, and I even watch it in everyday life because I am a people watcher kind of person. Some people really have husbands worth having. Now that, I don't see it all the time. I don't see it every day. But a lot of people have husbands worth having. So I'm like, I'm not going to give up on them altogether. I know a lot of women are like just trying to, date women and do that. But I can't. I think women are so beautiful. So beautiful. But I just don't want to date a woman. When I get like, all those little tingles and whatnot, it's definitely for a man. I want a man. I just got to be honest there. So I'm I'm like, if that means sifting through some wild people to actually get to something worth having, I'll do that, sure. I'm just gonna always leave at the first sign that something is wrong. The first sign, the literal first red flag, I'm out here. And I'm just gonna keep doing it that way because that's the smart way to do it. So yep, soon as it's time to jet, I'm jetting. I'm out of there. We're not gonna give up on everybody. Just the ones that should be given up on. And I'm gonna take my time with that and know he's not coming from offline. He's just not. He's not coming from offline. He's gonna have to meet in person from the very beginning. From the very beginning. Clean it up in here, get into it. Because it was so filthy in here. I need to do another like little rough cleaning, I think. I have to go get my boy a coat today. And actually, it gave me a very good excuse to go to a thrift store, which you know I hate up. I love thrift shopping. But yeah, so I went to the thrift store, got him a coat, got some other stuff. I want to show y'all. But this stuff is currently drying, so I'll have to show y'all later or something. My goodness, get this stuff clean. Not living in a super clean environment is really starting to mess with me. It messes with me bad, actually. I don't think people really take that into consideration when they have kids, like how irritating it is to like not live in a clean environment. I mean, oh, y'all know something else I know? I'm giving the gentle parenting up. I will still like talk to my kids and all of that, but I'm throwing in the towel with the gentle parenting. Because what happens is that your kids are just not in line enough for you to be able to really help them out in life. Does that make sense? Like, I was looking at my kids and I'm like, the one who I have the easiest time with, the one who does the best, the one who's like the best listener, learns super fast, is the one who got the whooping. So I'm bringing back that mom that does all of that in the whole 9 yards. Because then I was like, I find myself a lot now just like impatiently waiting for them to be 18. But I'm like, if you don't keep an iron fist on them, you're gonna even have a hard time with them as adults. And I'll be gone. But we need to have some very capable adults in here. Period. Because I found myself just really being like, oh my God, I gotta get rid of them when they're 18. And I'm like, that's crazy. Because I always said I would never have my kids move out when they're 18. And I'm like, I don't even have to do that with my oldest, who is literally 15 right now. Like, I don't feel any need to have her move out at 18. I don't. But them other two, I'm like, they gotta go. But I don't want to feel that way. So I'm like, if I raise them with a little bit more of an iron fist, then I don't have to feel like I just need them to leave so bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to feel like, oh, I just want them to go. Like, it could be much more chill and friendly. It could be much more chill if I just turn up a little bit. And it could. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn up on those little people. And I'm going to try to keep it up. It's a little bit hard to turn up on your kids, I won't lie. When you don't have any other help, it is a little difficult because you have to kind of keep going with it every day, like unrelentlessly. Well, like relentlessly, yeah. You got to just keep doing it. I'm going to have to take some serious mom breaks in order to get that done. Almost done with these dishes. Then I wanted to take a quick shower, but I need to wait till I get back from getting the kids to take a quick shower. And then I'll probably just take a very long, extra hot bath. Because I can. Once I'm back from getting everybody. It's gonna be a while though, because my son got practice after school. So yeah, we'll do that. And then, yeah. Get that done. That's one thing about this strainer. When I put water in here, like, it doesn't immediately fall out. And I'm just like, why not? You have holes in it. What's the hold up? What is the hold up? What is the hold up? But no, what was I just watching? Tomorrowland? It's hard to watch movies where they narrate it. Like, that is actually so difficult. Do they realize how difficult that is? I don't know which part gonna be harder to clean. This one actually seemed like the cheese coming out kind of easily. This one, and I think this one actually might be kind of easy to clean. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that one wasn't hard at all. Let's put some soap in it. Let me get that stuff out. Oh no, the side of the pot was the problem with this one. How do you get the side to soap? How do you get the side of a pot to soap? I don't know. You gotta come up with so many things. I don't know. I'll be exhausted. But no, I knew that my period was coming because yesterday I fell asleep, right? And I just, for the life of me, did not want to get up. But I swear I thought I had another week. But I'm not even mad that it did today because it should only last about 4 days. So by the time I go to work, it should be going away. Something like that. Hopefully. Lord, washing dishes is such a grinding job. Anywho, I'm going to take out the trash. I got to do some more cleaning around here for the maintenance man comes for this cold living quarters. So I will call tomorrow morning because they're going to come right away. Because, you know, they're supposed to have the heat up anyway. They can be a little bit cold for one more night. And then I'll make them help me clean up tonight. They little angry tails. They so funny trying to be angry. Like, be neater people then. Trying to be mad at me. Be neater people. That's another thing, because I was like, I can't keep living with messy people for this long. It's entirely too much work living with messy people. Entirely too much. I do not know what we put in this bowl, but we do not ever need to do that again. Look what it did to the poor towel. I know y'all can't see, but that's mostly just caked on food. That's not soap. So let's just boil this up, squeeze all the water out, put this in the dirty clothes, get some water in there, in that bowl, put some water for this plate that didn't want it to be clean. Oh, and the thrift store I was at today had such cute, like, little china dishes, but they were so expensive. I'm like, it's a thrift store. People be getting me, like, making thrift store stuff expensive. I'm like, honey, I will leave it here. I don't know. It's crazy because I always thought, like, Goodwill was charging too much. But they was charging, like, $5 a bowl. And Goodwill, what do they charge? Like 50 cents for a plate or a bowl or whatever? So I guess I got to go back to Goodwill. I don't know. I just play tic-tac-toe with these places. I go wherever I need to go. Oh wow, look, my hands are so hot it made like the condensation stuff on the pan. Alright, so we're gonna clean all of that stuff. Get that clean. What else needs to be cleaned? Alright. The entire stove needs to be cleaned and that pot, but I believe I am out of time. I need to go get my children. So I will see you guys next time I come on. Bye. And always check the chat before I go. Alrighty. See you guys later.